Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game Bite Show. I am your host, Jared. I done back in business for tonight. Hold on, let me get the light on so you can see my beautiful face. What you came for. We are going to check out Ultima Online Outland. So if you listen in to our bi-weekly, twice weekly podcast, you will have heard me discussing Ultima Online Outlands just this past few weeks. So you're definitely going to want to check this out. Hang out with us. So we are doing a little event in the guild I am in. We are going to do a little bit of travel from Cambria, which is a city, if you look at the map here, way in the south, up to a place called Outpost, which is up in this snowy region up here. So it's going to be quite the event. Normally you would just like zip up there with fast travel, but that's not fun. So we're going to check it out with my knight guildmates. Greetings! We'll give it a few minutes and then I'll flip it big. I think that'll be good so you can see chat. It's a little small, you know. The game originally developed circa 1997. Few Outlands came out. I think 2018 is when it launched. It's one of these free player-run servers, or free servers, non-EA or whatever. But pretty cool stuff. It's pretty neat. But yeah, they've done some pretty cool things with it. Totally redesigned the world. Let's see, what else can we... they have a whole backstory. They have probably a thief. Revamped many of the skills to add... reworked skills, so pointless, pretty useless skills from the original game, like camping, for example. In the original game, all you could really do with it was light a campfire, use a bedroll. It was pretty silly. Not very useful, hardly used by anyone, but in this game they've done some additional things with it. One of the things is it increases your carry weight. So normally the 390 stones is all the weight in this game would max out, and that would be kind of it. And it's just a little frustrating. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. That's better. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Anyway, so you can get up. I've got 596 now because of my my camping, which is pretty awesome. And then they also have a system called hiking. So I'm going to kind of show you the atlas, and this is a blessed item, they call it, so you don't lose it when you die. But yeah, they have all these points of interest, like dungeons and these healer caravans. Of course, the moon gates, actual points of interest, the shrines, subterranean areas. So these are not dungeons, but kind of, and then the towns. And when you go to them, you can have it show you the location. You can have it show you on a map. So here it is, way down here. You can show it on a smaller map. So there it is. And then you can, if you have a secure campfire, you can hike to it. And what that does is it's a fast travel system. So it will take you, you freeze for 5 seconds. You're unable to move. You're frozen in place as your guy kind of winds up or whatever. And then poof, you're there. It's really cool. Um, really neat stuff. I like that. It's kind of innovative. And there's all kinds of different skills like that. Like tracking, instead of just having to actively look for creatures, you can now do something called hunting. So I have it hunting for red players or murderers. Once we leave the protection of towns, we'll have to keep an eye out for murderers, which are other players that kill other players, player killers, basically. So. Alright, so we're heading out. Gonna zip up to the provisioners. I believe it's this way. Anyway, but yeah, so it's really neat. They've done a lot of cool things with it. They've really worked, I feel like, on the world design in some pretty interesting ways. They have some other pretty cool aspects. So, if you heard me talking, yeah, we got horses. Horses are not an issue in this game. You can actually bond creatures, and that makes it so that when they die, they actually just lose all their hit points and can be resurrected. It's a pretty neat little system. But yeah, you just ride your horse right into the end. No big deal, right? Let's have our stay here. Got my torch. It's kind of floating in front of me. But yeah, so we're gonna get some cheese, some cheddar, as they say. Whatever. We'll leave that there. We'll eat it. Food satisfaction. You actually get a buff from food satisfaction. And I also get a buff for having tracking. So, pretty good stuff. But yeah, so it's basically Ultima Online. It's like what would happen if you took that game and made a similar game, right? I definitely appreciate what they've done here. It's crazy stuff. Uh, all right, so the guild I'm in is a guild of knights. We do some light role playing. I mean, I feel like you could. So I don't know. I guess it depends on what you mean by adapt it for D&D. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like hit chances are kind of calculated different. I guess it just kind of depends, right? Like, on what you're looking for in that kind of experience. But this little group I'm in has purchased a handful of houses all like together and created what is effectively a small, player-run town or whatever like that. Nothing too crazy. They don't go too far with it. It's mostly private, if you will. But it's neat. It's just kind of cool, Kind of adjust this down. But better. I feel like it's cutting off my chin, my beautiful chin. All 8 of them. I do have the music on. I might cut it off at some point. Because, I mean, it's great music. Don't get me wrong. But the whole time we're in this town, it's going to play this one song. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right. All right, so we're just hanging out. We're waiting for Captain Valamir here to finish his negotiations with Magdalene the Mage. He looks like a trustworthy sort. Here we go. There is a orc clan on the server. So if you're really into typing out gibberish type words and wearing orc like gear. I think I spelled sorcery wrong. Is that how you spell that? That doesn't look right. Maybe that's right. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Oh, man. All right. So we're off. We're off on our adventure here. I'm not really sure what they were thinking with this. It's like little stands. Pay attention. If you played Ultima Online at all, you'll be kind of familiar with... You'll have an idea of what that looked like, right? I really... One of the things I love most about it. But just kind of pay attention to some of the world design. Like, I don't know if you saw them in the in the in the town, like some of the buildings, they're just really clever. Yeah, they custom designed all of the houses, which is pretty cool. You know, like here's a custom designed house, pretty neat looking. Smaller towers, really great stuff. Really great stuff. Sunken ship, you gotta love it. They have like ship combat, so you can like sink ships. Alright, I don't know if you can see the font. It's pretty small, and I guess I apologize for that, but, you know, it's an old game. What do you want? Let me see. Can I make it bigger? Nope. That's kind of it. Here, maybe this. All right, so onwards we travel. Oh my gosh, he just totally laid that guy out. Wasting these fools. All right. But we laid those fools out. All right. Right. Let's see. No food here. Let's see what the tavern keeper has. And so now we're drunk. Asking. I like how our guys are all drunk and just hurting in the seats. That's what happens when I get drunk, you know? I just like hiccup and turn. Hiccup and turn. Oh man. So here's this fun thing. I just referenced the plate stone. Hold on. I don't know what I did with it, but I drew a map of this town we. I don't know, it's around here somewhere. But I named the mountains the Plate Mail Mountains. See what they say. What do we got? All right, we're having a nice conversation over the ale here, over the cider about vampire enchantresses. All right, what do we got here? They have achievements. This game also has aspect mastery, which is a neat little. So it's a neat system. Right now, I am working on the Earth aspect. So if you look in here at the Earth aspect, you can see it gives you different bonuses. So melee accuracy bonus is 2% per tier. My tactics bonus is 2 per tier, and my aspect special chance scales with weapon speed is 0.4% plus 0.04% per tier, so 0.44% for me right now. My special effect is Earth Hands, it's like a special attack. And then I also have the armor equipped, so as you unlock it, you also have to equip it with these arcane charges, which you get from yeah. So on we go. So look at this tavern. Look how cool this is. The windows and the little balconies, the little well, this